Hello, friends. Crystal here, your Vibrant BF, and welcome to week 3 of regulation through retrograde. So, how are you feeling? How are you feeling in your body, in your mind, in your nervous system? Have you taken some of these practices that I've been sharing about regulation for your nervous system while we're in retrograde? Are you still just grappling with showing up every day and not falling on your face because there's a lot going on in the cosmos? There's a lot going on in our planet. But wherever you are, I want to take this week to really talk about being present. So, retrograde is all about, we talked about before, realigning, reassessing, recalibrating. And who has come back in your life? Has someone from your past shown back up? Places, spaces, people can come back around. And how was your response? And how did you react to that if that's the case? At the end of the day, it's really about us understanding where we are in our bodies, our nervous systems, our mindsets, as well as it being a retrograde in Cancer, which is a water sign. It's considered the family memories, especially ancestral things. So this is a great time to really rewire possible ancestral traumas and dramas. So we can inherit things that have nothing to do with us, whether it be limiting beliefs or playing small because of safety reasons. Usually, especially speaking from for myself and my lineage, being a Black woman, it has never been a popular opinion or safe to be vulnerable and to show weakness and to fill in the blank. But it's really important that we allow ourselves time to recalibrate and reassess those thoughts, those beliefs that maybe have been passed down, being present in this time, this day and age, this season of our life, and saying, we are safe. We are safe to want more. We are safe to hold more. But we first have to tell our nervous system that, yes, it is okay. Because our nervous system is not here to help us live in our big, beautiful life. It's here to keep us safe. And so we have to train it, rewire it to say, yes, I'm here to support your massive success, whatever that may feel like, look like for you in the body, right? You are going to be able to hold more because you have recalibrated your systems to say it's safe to have more versus being like, the nervous system automatically is like, don't do that, you'll die. If you need more, you'll die. If you show up too big, you'll die. When in fact we say the unknown is okay. The unknown allows for unexpected blessings, gifts, abundance, joy, things that we have never even known about. To get something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. And this season is perfect for that. While I'm recording this, we also have a very cool astrological magical moment called Barbel's Basket, which is some outer planets that have come together to in the shape of a basket, which I guess isn't supposed to happen for another 200 years. So really using the energy of the cosmos, really using the energy of retrograde being in Cancer, and really reassessing what are our beliefs, generational memories, traumas, dramas, as well as wisdoms that may have come through our epigenetic encoding. Really taking a moment to assess and say, is this even mine? Does this apply to me? And one of the things with that is understanding that there will be some discomfort. I made a video the other day about when you are recalibrating, when you are quantum shifting, leaping to higher, newer timelines. And we use the word leaping and jumping and things just for context, but really everything is right here, right now. It's just us calibrating to that frequency of that version of us. You don't have these desires for no reason. You have them because there's a version of you that already is in that timeline. And you have this pool because it's your higher self saying, yes, this is available for you. But it seems so far away or non existent or make believe because you can't see it in your 3D world. And it's really up to us to feel into that identity of what it is we are desiring. And this time during retrograde, especially in Cancer, is perfect conditioning to help align us into what it is we are desiring outside of what maybe was passed down through memories, families, traumas, and dramas. Let's use some of the wisdom. Let's use that as a baseline. So when we sometimes think about the power of our magic, of our gifts, our autonomy, When we can stop looking at ourselves as just being the black sheep, which is fine, that's neither here nor there, but understanding that what may be our ancestors' ceilings is our floor. Okay, that they couldn't even think of having more than X, Y, and Z. But you're like, that is just my springboard. That is just my baseline to really push the limits or to really lean into the expanse of whatever it may be, more abundance, more resources, more knowledge, more peace, joy, health, relationships, whatever it is, what you may think is available to you, and this is just the levels and this is good and I can't want more because something's wrong with me. It's just the floor of what is actually available for you. So when you start thinking, I'm so grateful for my ancestor, right? All they have done, sacrifice, but they carry that torch as far as they could. And now it's up to me to really understand that that is the baseline. Whatever their wildest dreams are, is the baseline of what is actually available for me, and really allowing yourself to lean into what feels good to you. What feels really expansive? What feels scary? So, in the post, I talked about whenever you're doing these quantum jumps, these leaps, this timeline shifting, there comes a point, well, one, you've gotten up your faith, your gumption, your audacity, which congratulations, I'm so proud of you. You've turned off as much as you can or turned down the outside voices and chatter, even the inside ones that are like, and you've made the leap. You've done the thing. You moved the countries. You quit the job. You left the relationship. You, whatever the big thing is. There is a point from when you are in the liminal space, the in between, from you're not where you are and you haven't quite landed where you're hoping to land, where you think, what the have I done? I want to say that again. You are going to be in the liminal space, soaring in that in between, very disorienting, where you're going to say, what the have I done? And I want you to know that is normal. You're not crazy. Your nervous system is now just in this recalibration. We don't know where the baseline is. We don't know where it's up and down, left or right. We are in between where we once were and where we're hoping to land. And it's during that process of that in between liminal that you really have to ground deeper into self, because there's not anything, maybe reality in your 3D that is showing up to say, yeah, great choice. You did it. So you have to hold it and live from the in state, meaning you have to already see yourself in that place that you are desiring, that you know is available for you, because what you are seeking is seeking you, even though you can't see it. I love seeing people putting themselves out there, right? Making the mistakes, the failures. It's not failures. It's learning. It's finding out what works. It's finding out what feels good, finding out what doesn't feel good, so you can reshift it again. And maybe not always winning, right? We see a lot of movies where it's like, wow, they put themselves out there and they got it. It's like sometimes they put their self out there and they didn't get it. But what did they learn? And maybe that detour actually led them to something better. But at the end of the day, it's trying, it's experimenting, it's doing, it's moving out of your prisons of protection, your comfort zone, your safety nets, your limiting beliefs, and expanding into higher versions of yourself. Because even if you haven't reached that upper echelon, that top tier pinnacle point yet, you are that much closer with that leap. Even though it may look different, allow that to happen and be open to it coming in multiple ways, right? You haven't been there before. So how do you know? Just hold the vision of what it will feel like in your body when you have lived in that space and you are in that space, and how it feels to your nervous system, and that it's safe to want more. And that when your nervous system comes up and goes, you're crazy, there's no proof of this working, you're going to die, you're like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay to leap, to jump, to want more, to see more, to do more. That is okay. And I'm going to hold the vision, and I'm going to act like and hold the identity and live in the frequency of the person who already has it, because I know what I'm seeking is also seeking me. Remember Nelson Mandela's quote, there is no passion in playing small and settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. So during this week, I really want you to use this time to recalibrate your emotions and your belief systems that maybe have passed down from ancestors, from family and friends that are like, you can't do that. That's too much. And they may not even be able to see the vision. It's okay. It's not for them. Understand what an honor and gift it is that you have even have a desire to leap, to jump, to try something new, to move timelines, to shift timelines. Because what you're going to do is not only change the trajectory of your life, but change the trajectory of those that will come after you. And what a gift and what an honor to hold such a mantle, right, of power. But it does come with some what the, and it's okay. You will land. Tuck and roll, keep it moving. Hold the vision, hold the identity, and trust and believe and really feel into everything is always working out for me. I am always at the right place at the right time. I am so happy and grateful that. And speak as if it's done, and live as if it's done, and embody as if it's done. And continue to move through the nervous system so that you can stay regulated through not just this retrograde, but for the rest of your life, coming back to self and saying you are home, you are center, you are baseline. Everything you are doing is in your highest alignment, your highest expansion. Things that may seem scary are just that. They seem that way. It's because I haven't done it, but that's okay. I'm going to give it some proof. I'm going to give it some understanding. I'm going to give it some data to say it is okay. I am okay. I am safe. And I am choosing to live life on my highest timeline. I want you to drop in the comments below something maybe you are leaping for, you believing for, or something that you've maybe put into practice that I've shared over the last couple weeks. Either way, I am excited for this regulation. I hope that it is helping you and that you are understanding the power of your thoughts. Rewire them, reshift them, realign them, be present in this moment, but ultimately always, always hold the feeling, the embodiment, the identity of who it is that you are believing, because whether you can or you can't, you're right. And until next week, my friends, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.